Hi guys, I'm Andy's.
Ollie.
We're going to be going through some of the basics of Black Ops 2, what's new, what to expect, you know, your favourites, what you don't like. And we're just going to go what's going to be new in the game, what you can expect. So if you've got any questions or anything, just put it in the comment section below and we'll take you through, and Ollie's going to start off with the guns for you.
Hi guys, welcome to this episode. So yeah, basically on screen now is a list of all the guns in Black Ops 2. You can see the fan favourites are back, such as the AN-94, which is sort of replacing the AK-47. We've also got a couple favourites from Modern Warfare 2 making a return. You've got the Scar H and the TAR-21. They, you know, Modern Warfare 2, TAR-21 was pretty much ruled search. Everyone started to use that towards the end of the Modern Warfare 2 phase. SMGs, you know, fan favourite, MP7, that's back. There's a few others on there from previous Call of Duties. Snipers, there's a few new names there, but
they should be quite good, hopefully.
They should be, you know, hopefully we're not sure if they're bolt action or not, but that'll be interesting. I've heard some of them are. There's only 3 on the list, but yeah, hopefully at least one of them will be bolt action. You know, be good for, that's better for quick scoping. LMGs, yeah, you know what they are. Big, heavy.
And then followed by the shotguns.
Yeah, and you got your pistols, which no Desert Eagle, which
it's quite a surprise, really,
quite
isn't it?
surprised that I didn't see a Desert Eagle on there, but yeah.
The fan favourite RPG's back.
RPG, gotta have an RPG. So yeah.
So next on, we're going to go on to the attachments, which, you know, coming up first we have the reflex scope, which everyone knows at reflex. We had it from other games. It's just come back from the others previous, same as the ACOG, we all know what that is. Another interesting one called the Target Finder. It's actually a site which allows you to highlight enemies when they've entered your field of view. There should be some sort of red triangle that appears on, kind of like a chopper gunner when you've been using that before, which is quite nice. Next to the Highbird site, it's a combination really between a red dot site, well in this one a reflex, and ACOG. You can switch between the two. A suppressor, you know, muzzles your, you know, it's the same from the other one, muzzles your gun so you can't be seen on the map. Fast mags, it's the same again really, it's the principle of dual mag, just changing the name. Foregrip, it's on assault rifles. There was mainly on MLGs in the previous games, but they've decided to put this on the attachments and the assault rifle.
It'd be interesting to see what that'd be like on the shotguns as well.
Yeah, that will be actually interesting to see that. And I like the way they've carried it across the assault rifle so you can get a bit more accuracy. Yeah. Which would be quite nice. The laser sight, this is interesting. It's you've heard of it. It's a red laser that comes out the end of your gun.
It was in the Modern Warfare 2 campaign, that was, yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It replaces, instead of the perk steady aim, it actually, you know, steady aim is the red laser. So wherever the red laser's pointing is where you're aiming.
Really accurate.
Quite nice. The adjuster shock, you know, that's just kind of like less recoil sort of stuff. Quick Draw is a perk in Modern Warfare 3. They've now adapted it to an attachment, which is nice. You know, they've mixed up with the perks and the attachments. We have another one called I can't quite say that. The Millimeter Scanner, I believe. It detects lingering heat signatures from stationary enemies. So if the guy's behind a wall, you can probably see him up. I think they said 25 meters in the video.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah.
25 meters. Yeah, I believe that's right. Next up is the grenade launcher. Well, grenade launcher,
otherwise known as the noob tube.
It's the most controversial attachment. If you get killed by it, the guy's a noob tube.
Yeah, rage quit.
Rage quit. Yeah. So moving on, the Select Fire. This is one of my favourites. It allows you to go from having a 3-round burst, such as kind of like an M16, to a fully automatic, like an AN-94 like we have here, which is going to be so good for long range, close range combat.
See, that'd be interesting on the FAMAS from Modern Warfare 2 when it was just a 3-round burst.
Yes, yeah.
And so people, if you preferred that from in Black Ops, it was fully auto. So if you preferred it as a 3-round burst, you've now got the opportunity to change that back.
Which is quite nice. That's quite a nice touch. The FMJ, we all know what FMJ is. Just kind of like deep impact. You know, goes for walls. And the extended clip, which I like to use, my favourite. So next we have the perks, which Ollie is going to take you through one by one.
So yeah, obviously you've got perk 1, 2 and 3. Perk 1 you can either have lightweight, which is obviously, you know, move faster, take no damage from falling from high heights. Next up you've got the flat jacket, which is take less explosive damage. You know when you get grenades thrown at you, little icon comes up on the screen.
Should be quite good because a lot of the kill streaks in this one are explosives.
Yeah.
So this might be a great impact in this game.
This might be quite a popular perk. Might actually become quite a hated one. By some people. We've also got Blind Eye, which is unaffected by AI control perks. So the remote control cars, you won't be able to be seen by them, or helicopters, things like that. Also got Hardline.
It's returning from the other games.
Yeah. Receive bonus score points, which is that was quite popular back in Modern Warfare 2 Hardline, but it was a different perk. It was for getting kill streaks less.
One less. But this gives you more points for everything you do, which should be quite interesting. Whereas we move on to the score sheet in a bit later.
Yeah. So the last one for perk 1 is Ghost, which is cannot be detected by enemy UAVs whilst moving. So
which is very interesting. I think that'd be quite controversial. You can't just sit still.
You've got to move around, so you can't camp. So that will stop. That will help prevent campers. Thinking that they're going to get away from the UAV. It's not going to happen.
Perk 2s, we have Hardwired. It's you're basically immune to counter UAV and enemy EMPs, which they've split it up. Last time Assassin got you away from UAVs and counter UAVs and EMPs, but they've split it into 2 different ones now, which would be quite nice. Second is Scavenger. We all know what Scavenger is, replenishes ammo and grenades from fallen enemies. Third one, another, we've heard it before, Cold-Blooded, resistance target systems, including dual ban, target, find, sensors, grenades, and player-controlled aircraft, which would be quite nice, kind of like Blind Eye on the previous one slightly. Toughness, flinch less when shot. That was in Modern Warfare 3, but that was a perk for your gun, which was quite nice. And also fast hands. Actually missed one there. Fast hands. I went past it, but it doesn't matter. Fast hands.
You're getting too fast.
I'm getting too fast. But fast hands is swat grenades faster, use grenades and equipment faster, which is quite nice. And you can throw back frag grenades even faster.
See, I got quite frustrated in Black Ops 1 where you try and put down a motion sensor and you had to click 2 or 3 times before you actually got it down. It took a few seconds. You actually, before you swapped to the motion sensor, then you had to wait. There's a bit of a pause, so it'd be interesting to see how that affects that.
Yeah. So Ollie's going to take you through perk 3s now. First off is Dextery.
Yeah. So Dextery, climb ladders and mantle over objects fast. So it's sort of like back in Modern Warfare 2 when you had Lightweight Pro. Where you could just launch yourself over walls and really fast. And also with this perk, you can recover from melee faster and aim faster while sprinting.
Which would be great. I think that'd be a well-used perk for things like shotguns and submachine guns.
Yeah, especially for the submachine guns, and maybe even quickscopers. That'd be an interesting one for them. So next perk on the list is Engineer. This is show enemy equipment in the world, otherwise known as the map.
Call of Duty.
And delay explosives and re-roll booby trap care packages. So this is you can see enemy claymores. This would be good to search and destroy. So you won't be getting them annoying claymore kills.
Dead Silence returning again.
Dead Silence. That is very key in search and destroy. A lot of people, got turtle beaches on, they can hear every footstep, but move silently with Dead Silence and you completely bypass the turtle beach.
Extreme Conditioning next.
Extreme Conditioning, that's just standard sprint for longer duration.
Yeah,
that's been in most Call of Duties. We all know what that is. So Tactical Mask, reduce the effect of a flash, concussion and shock charges. Someone throws a flash in your room with the tactical mask on, you're not going to be as affected by it, which is quite crucial, especially in search and destroy again. When you get blinded, you always get blinded and killed. So that'd be an interesting perk to try out. So last one on perk 3, or last of all the perks, is Awareness, which is basically enemy movements are easier to hear. So it's not always the people with turtle beaches that are going to have the advantage anymore. So if you have Awareness on, you're going to be able to hear enemy footsteps and things like that a lot better.
Which, it's going to be quite good. Next up we have, I believe it's the Camo coming up. And basically just talking you through each camo is the first one we have there is the, I don't quite know how to say that, Dugru. Looks quite nice. As you can see though, looking through all the camos, they all look quite nice. You know, carbon fibre I can't wait to try out. Art of War is probably going to be...
Art of War, that looks pretty cool. And Blue Tiger, I'm looking forward to that.
It's all look, yeah, it's all look, I'm glad they've gone away from it. Like,
they've brought back Urban as well, you know, Bloodshot, that's going to be...
That's going to be quite good. There's no gold on there, but maybe you unlock that a bit later.
Yeah, maybe.
But we actually have an image of a gun right here. I believe it's Skulls. And
I think the gun's the ballista as well, so that's quite...
That's quite nice. It's got a scope. I believe you can have it without the scope. There it is on the screen now, and it's quite nice. Anyway, moving on to the lethals. The lethals, everyone knows pretty much what the lethals are. I'll let Ollie take you through them.
Yeah, well, you know, you've got the grenade, which is, you know, throw it, blow someone up, pretty much, you know. Also, they can be your worst enemy when you're in a room.
Oh, yes, many a times I've died.
They're quite frustrating. So, yeah, everyone knows what grenade is. Semtex, once again, we know what that is, you know, sticky grenade, throw it, stick it on someone's wall.
We've gone too quick there again. We've missed the combat axe,
which is too fast.
Which is also known as, you know, like the tomahawk and the throwing knife. We all know what that is.
So yeah, that's they've always brought, you know, they had the throwing knife, tomahawk, and you know, they're bringing in new things every episode. It seems. C4, you know what that is.
Yeah,
plant the bomb, blow it whenever you want. We got the bouncing Betty, which is coming back.
Yeah.
That's similar to a claymore, but not quite as fast and high tech. And claymore, you know what that is.
Yeah, everyone's got that. Next, we have the tactical grenades, which I'm going to just take you through briefly. Smoke grenade. We all know what smoke grenade is. You throw it, smoke comes up. This will be quite crucial in this one because the scopes and the snipers, I believe, can actually see through smoke if you have the right scope on. So this will be absolute crucial.
I'm thinking that'd probably be the thermal scope. That's
I believe, yeah.
Yeah.
A concussion. We know what concussion is. Screen goes white. Horrible. EMP grenade. Very interesting one. There's going to be a lot of equipment, Scorestreaks, all running about. I believe EMP grenades will be a big factor in this. A sensor grenade. This is a bit weird. It's a new one. I'm not quite sure what it is. I believe you throw it on the floor and it might...
Maybe it's to sort of pause a claymore or something. I don't know.
I don't know, yeah. You might throw it on the ground and it blows up as they walk by.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure. If any of you know what it... 100% what it actually does in the description, just put it in the comment section below.
We'd like to know, you know, sensor, so I'm thinking it might actually be throw it in a room when something moves.
It blows up.
It blows up, but not 100% sure on that one.
Flashbang, well, not flashbang, it's throw it in the room.
Bang.
Bang, they don't know what they're doing. Shock charge, no, interesting one. You throw it on the ground, if they go near it, they get an electric shock and they get stuck to the floor for a split second. Gives you enough time to quickly spin round and kill them. Another one that is a bit weird, Black Hat. It's kind of like a PDA. You can hack equipment, care packages, you know, you disable enemy vehicles, and
it's quite a nice addition.
I am quite interested in this. It looks quite good.
Yeah.
I am very
sort of like an extra weapon in some ways.
In some ways, you could use it as that. Yeah. And then finally, the tactical insurgent. We all know what that's about. And now we're going to go on to actually the Wildcards, which is quite nice. Ollie, take it from there.
Well, yeah, so, you know, Wildcards, you've got your primary gunfighter, which normally, you know, on a gun, you're only allowed your 2 attachments, so your silencer and your red dot. With primary gunfighter, it allows you to have 3 attachments. So you could have, you know, your red dot, silencer, and, you know...
whatever one you want.
Rapid fire, whatever.
Rapid fire. You know, it'd be quite nice.
Secondary gunfire, pretty much the same. You know, you normally only allow 1 attachment, but this allows you to have 2.
On your secondary weapon.
Overkill, take a primary weapon as your second weapon. Now this was in COD 4, which was
it's also in COD 5 as well, which is quite nice.
Yeah, yeah. It's wasn't a favourite of mine, to be honest. Never really used it because I like to have a secondary weapon to switch to. Danger close, take a second lethal, you know, so you can have a extra tomahawk or whatever you
like. Well, battle axe in this one, it's called.
Yeah, yeah. So that would be quite. I reckon that would be quite a favourite. People are going to want
2 of them. Yeah.
2 lethals. Yeah. So perk 1 greed, take a second perk 1. Now these, I think,
Oh, I think these would
1,
be
2, 3
crucial.
greed. These are going to be very popular. So you could have, you know, dead silence and
Another perk from that section.
another perk from perk 3. You know, you've got so much variety. You get an extra perk.
Yeah, you could like choose not to have one. You could choose not to have a perk 3 at all, and just go for 2 perk 1s and a perk 2, which
you know
this game is so customizable
really,
with the
really
10-point system.
So yeah, last on the list is Tactician. Take a tactical grenade in place of your lethal grenade. That would be quite good. So you could have 2, you know, normal grenades instead of a grenade and a flashbang. So yeah.
Next up, we have the Scorestreaks, which
this is what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
No nuke again, I see.
Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I don't like it ending the game, but what do you guys think? Did you prefer the Moab or did you prefer the nuke? Or did you prefer Black Ops, the original Black Ops, where they didn't have any game, a big kill streak you could wonder? Just put a comment in the section below. But now we're just going to fly through these Scorestreaks. There's quite a few, so it's going to be quite pacey. The RC car, it's 325 points. We all know what it is. Remote control car. You drive it, you blow it up. Next, for 375 points, is the UAV. Lovely UAV, I always use it. Hunter Killer. It's a new one, 400 points. Airborne drone to seek out that destroys a nearby target. So basically, you throw this into the air and it seeks them out and just kills them. It seems quite nice. Next care package, 450 points. We all know what this is, an airdrop of a random score streak.
They were incredibly popular when they came into Modern Warfare 2. They were, you know, basically the kill streaks on Modern Warfare 2 relied on care packages pretty much.
Yeah, I do believe the care package score streak has been taken out the league mode gameplay, which, if you don't know what the league gameplay is, it's slightly different. We can go into that detail a bit later. Next up, counter UAV, another favourite of mine. If I ever get countered UAV and my radar's gone, I am stunned. I hate it. I hate not being able to see my radar. This, I believe, is a great score streak. Next up, Guardian, 500 points. New score streak again, / kill streak, however you want to call it. It basically projects a microwave field which stuns and impairs enemies. So it's kind of like, not like a sentry gun because you have to be in its radius, but by looking at the videos, you do get pretty much stormed by it. The Hellstorm missile, 520 points. It's an air-to-surface missile which can be scattered into a cluster bomb while falling, which may be replacing the Predator missile. I believe it's replacing the Predator missile.
Yeah, that seems
same sort of thing. The Lightning Strike, launch Lightning Strike on 3 locations. So from Black Ops, it'd be the Mortar Strike.
Or precise airstrike, you know.
Yeah. Death Machine. This is a nice new one. It's kind of the same out of Black Ops 1 when you used to get Death Machine, but this time you don't lose it when you die. When you die, you get it back. You only lose the Death Machine when you run out of ammo. So it's going to be quite good. I think people might use it.
It's going to stop people spraying, I think, as well, you know.
Yeah, because you don't want to waste your ammo.
You know, just spraying the spawn. It's not going to be a good idea in this one. 650
points. Next up is the Sentry Gun, an automatic sentry gun. We all know what it is, and it just controls itself. Next up, the War Machine. It's a grenade launcher, noob tuber, however you want to call it. It's going to be controversial. People are going to hate it, but it's going to be good. You can kill people with it. Semi-automatic, firing grenades. It kills quite quickly. The Dragonfire, the 725 points. It's probably the most anticipated one yet because people looking on the videos, it looks amazing. Can't wait to use that. The AGR, 800 points, an airdrop to an anonymous ground robot that searches for and destroys enemies and can be remote controlled. I'm not 100% sure what this is, but it sounds good and it should be good. The Stealth Chopper, 850 points, calling a stealth helicopter which does not appear on the enemy's minimap. That could be so hard in trying to take that down. I think that will be probably a most used kill streak right there. The orbital VSAT, 900 points, shows both enemies' position and direction on the minimap cannot be shot down. This will be the Blackbird. It is the Blackbird. That's basically what it is. The Escort Drone, get personal air support from an escort drone. I'm guessing that's the same in Modern Warfare 3 as the Overwatch, which I'm pretty sure it will be the same. The RAR Fog, War Fog, or however you want to call it. I don't know how you want to call it, but it's 1,025 points. The jet aircraft that provides close air support with several strafe runs. So I'm guessing it's just a strafe run. 5 helicopters, like in Modern Warfare 3. EMP system, crucial. There's going to be loads of equipment, tactical, electrics, Scorestreaks all flying around. I think this will be crucial at 1,050 points.
Quite a high kill streak, so I'm not 100% sure how the point system's going to work, but, you know,
it should be
one
good.
of them high up ones, so it's going to be hard to get.
The Lodestar, 1,150 points. A laser missile targets remotely from the Lodestar. Not 100% sure this is, but looking at the picture, it looks like it's going to be like the stealth bomber from previous games.
Yeah.
And Rolling Thunder from Black Ops. The VTOL warship, 1,200 points. We're getting up there now in the score streak. Be a gun of a powerful VTOL warship, which to me, that looks like a chopper gunner, basically, is what that is, I believe. K9 unit, Black Ops and Treyarch's favourite, dogs. Everyone loves the dogs. When they come in at World at War, 7 kill streak, everyone loved and feared the dogs. Same in Black Ops. The Swarm, 1,400 points. Calling a swarm of lethal hunter-killers, drones that search and destroy the enemies. This, well, I don't have a clue what this is, but it sounds good.
Alright, now we're getting on to the bit I'm really looking forward to.
Oh, yes.
The maps.
This should be quite good.
Cannot wait to play on these new maps. You know, first off, I'm going to start off with Cargo. You can see it in the top left corner, you know, look for yourself. It looks... All the maps, I must say, look outstanding.
They do,
you know, we've seen gameplay and you can tell that Treyarch have really put a lot of effort into making the maps worthwhile playing this year.
Even Aftermath and Standoff, all those pictures there look really good. Hijacked, Express, you know, just running through them there, they all look really good.
One thing though, I can't see any comebacks from previous Call of Duties. You know, I have heard rumours there's going to be a map pack, definitely, so that'll be interesting to see, you know.
Yeah, they're bringing in Nuketown from the previous one with a different texture layout, which should be quite nice.
Yeah.
Nuketown 25.
It'd be good to see some COD 4 maps come back. That would be interesting.
Yeah, I'd like to see them bring back like a Terminal, like they brought Terminal back in Modern Warfare 3, which is quite nice.
Yeah.
Fan favourite.
Terminal was good.
Maybe a Black Ops favourite. Be quite nice. What do you think? Leave comments in below. And last up, we have the Emblems. These emblems are quite good. As you can see, there are 10 prestiges, but there is an 11th one there. The 11th one is the Prestige Master. So once you've made it to 10th Prestige, you go to 55 again, and then you become 11th Prestige. So it's kind of like 11th Prestige, but they call it the Prestige Master. And if you actually look closely at the 11th Prestige emblem, it's actually the 3 skulls from the last 3 Prestiges. So we have Prestige 8 there. The skull from there is on the right-hand side. Prestige 9, which was Prestige 15 and Black Ops, is on the left-hand side. And then Prestige 10, which is some sort of demon skull, is in the middle of the Prestige Master. What do you think about Prestige Master? Do you like it, or do you just see it as 11th Prestige? Let me know what you think. And as this video comes to an end, I'm sorry it's been lengthy and we've talked a lot. We just wanted to get all the details out before launch day on the 13th, which is right around the corner, I might have you know. So if there's anything you like, want to say, just like, subscribe, leave your comments. We'd love to hear your feedback. If there's anything you want to add there, Ali?
Yeah, well, you know, thanks for watching. Yeah, if you've got any feedback, anything you'd like to see, or is there anything from this video you've seen that, you know, you think that, oh, I want to learn a bit more about that,
just let us know.
Let us know and we'll do a bit more in-depth video on it. So yeah, thanks for watching.
And enjoy Black Ops 2.